This is Radio Taiwan International.
Welcome to the news on Radio Taiwan International. I'm Joey Chow, coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. We begin with a look at today's top stories for 2025, September 4th. Taiwan warns Chinese drilling near Dangsha Island risks regional stability and security. Chinese protester projects anti-CCP slogans before Beijing parade. Taiwan's representative in Finland, Freddie Lim, highlighted for rebellious spirit connecting both countries' shared values. But first, today's top story. China has reportedly begun drilling near Dangsha Island within waters claimed by Taiwan as its exclusive economic zone, EEZ, prompting a strong response from the presidential office. Spokesperson Karen Kuo stated on Wednesday that Taiwan's national defense and security agencies are monitoring the situation and conducting risk assessments to ensure an effective response. According to reports from U.S. think tanks, China has installed drilling platforms in disputed waters only about 48 kilometers from the restricted waters of the Dangsha Pratas Islands. Experts warned that historically, sustained protests from countries like Vietnam have managed to stop Beijing's expansion, while silence risks turning incremental salami slicing of sovereignty claims into a norm. Presidential office officials noted that China's recent activities in the EEZs and continental shelves of South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and other South China Sea countries violate the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, disrupt international order, and bring uncertainty to regional stability. Kuo urged China to clarify its intentions and immediately cease illegal installations and extraction across all regional EEZs. Taiwan pledged to strengthen cooperation with other affected countries in the region to address the issue and safeguard peace and stability in nearby waters. In the days leading up to the Chinese Communist Party's September 3rd military parade, anti-communist slogans were projected onto a high-rise in Chongqing University Town on the night of August 29th, marking one of the boldest acts of dissent in recent years. The giant messages, including "Only without the Communist Party can there be a new China," "Freedom is not a gift, it must be reclaimed," and "Down with red fascism, overthrow the Communist Party's tyranny," remained visible for more than 50 minutes on the night of August 29th before police intervened. The protest's initiator, 43-year-old Chi Hong, had carefully prepared the act weeks in advance. He checked into a hotel apartment near University Town in early August, concealing a high-powered projector and a surveillance camera in the room. For days, he tested the devices by projecting harmless phrases onto nearby buildings. He then left China with his wife and daughters and flew to the United Kingdom. On the night of the protest, August 29th, he remotely activated both the projector and the camera, which recorded police as they raided the room and discovered the equipment. In interviews with overseas media, Xi said he was deeply inspired by the 2022 Sitong Bridge protest, when physicist Peng Lifa unfurled banners in Beijing declaring, "We want votes, not leaders." Peng is reportedly serving a 9-year sentence on charges of picking quarrels and provoking trouble. Observers widely see the Chongqing projection as a continuation of that act of defiance. Xi told foreign media he could not accept the CCP's hate education, particularly propaganda aimed at the United States and Japan. He accused the government of distorting history and promoting politicized nationalism to shape young people's values, weaken their hope for the future, and erode tolerance. Freddie Lim, Taiwan's representative to Finland, recently marked his first month in office and received an in-depth interview with Finland's centennial political economic magazine Suomen Kuvalehti on Tuesday. This marks the first major feature of an Asian political figure in the publication and the first time Taiwan's story has been highlighted extensively in the magazine. The interview, titled "Rebellious Spirit Linking Finland and Taiwan, Freddie Lim, Metal Music Vocalist and Diplomat," explores Lim's political journey and underscores shared democratic values and cultural ties between Taiwan and Finland. Lim noted that both nations are small democracies with histories of oppression from neighboring powers but remain steadfast in upholding their principles. Lim emphasized Taiwan's resilience against information warfare from China, sharing Taiwan's experience and tactics to assist other democracies facing similar threats. He stated the need to prevent societal polarization and believes supporting independent arts is key to bridging divides, as art touches hearts beyond political debate. The interview also highlights Lim's multifaceted background as frontman of Taiwan's renowned metal band K-Thonic, former legislator, and diplomat. Lim regards the rebellious spirit he embodies as a bridge linking Taiwan and Finland. Suomen Kuvalehti praised Lim's band for releasing albums via Finland's Spine Farm Records, forming a cultural connection between the two nations. This feature offers a nuanced portrayal of Taiwan while highlighting the deep parallels and complementary exchanges in history, democracy, and culture between Taiwan and Finland. The Financial Supervisory Commission, FSC, announced that applications for the Youth Preferential Loan Program will no longer count toward the lending cap under the Banking Act, ensuring banks cannot reject applicants by citing no remaining quota. The change is meant to guarantee funds go directly to first-time homebuyers. Launched in August 2023, the Preferential Housing Loans for the Youth offers lower interest rates and higher loan ceilings. By the end of July, nearly 130,000 households had purchased homes through the program. Yet under Article 72 of the Banking Act, banks' total residential and corporate construction loans cannot exceed 30% of their deposits and issued bonds. This cap pushed some state-owned banks near the limit, preventing qualified applicants from securing loans. To address the issue, the Cabinet on September 4th ruled that, starting September 1st, new youth loan cases will no longer be included in the 30% ceiling under Article 72-2. Banks are also barred from citing quota shortages or requiring borrowers to buy insurance or other financial products. FSC Banking Bureau Director Tong Zhengzhang said the program has already generated 990 billion new Taiwan dollars, $30.5 billion US dollars in lending, with borrowers under 39 making up more than 70%. Central Bank Director General Shi Feng Ying stressed the loans are aimed at genuine housing demand and urban renewal, not speculation. New stamp designs are in the works to commemorate 3 of Taiwan's baseball teams winning international tournaments this year, including the Little League World Series, Junior League Baseball World Series, and BFA U15 Asian Baseball Championship. This Thursday, President Lai welcomed the 3 winning teams to the presidential office, announcing the collaboration with Taiwan's National Post Service, Chunghua Post. Lai said it was DPP legislator Wu Pei who suggested the idea to honor the young heroes for their dedication. President Lai commended the Taipei Tengyuan Elementary School Little League team for securing the championship title for Taiwan for the first time in 29 years with a 7-0 game. He also praised the Taichung Municipal Chongshan Junior High School for their 8-1 victory over the United States and the U15 team for their 3-0 victory over Japan. As long as athletes train diligently, focus on fundamentals, and protect themselves from injury, they will surely reach the professional stage, assured Lai. He noted that professional Taiwanese baseball has performed well in international competitions since returning to a 6-team format, and reminded that the sports ministry will be inaugurated on September 9th.
So, to commemorate this rare moment, I'm asking the Chunghua Post to produce these commemorative stamps and passbooks. What do you think? Of course, winning a championship is incredibly hard work, so I'm very grateful to you.
Lai emphasized that the government will continue to invest significantly in grassroots and community initiatives to make exercise a daily part of everyone's lives and encourage the young athletes to pursue diverse careers in the sports industry. St. Lucia's Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire met with President Lathis Wednesday in Taiwan. Lai thanked the St. Lucian government for its longstanding support for Taiwan and expressed the hope for continued cooperation in agriculture, education, public health, infrastructure, and more. Hilaire, who is also the Caribbean country's tourism and investment minister, is leading a delegation to Taiwan from September 1st to 5th at the invitation of the Taiwanese government.
Take, for example, the doctoral student from St. Lucia I met at the Central Police University's graduation ceremony in June this year. I hope that he and other alumni who have studied in Taiwan will become important forces driving national progress upon their return.
Thanks for joining me for the news. I'm Joey Chow. Stay tuned for another 50 minutes of English language features brought to you by Radio Taiwan International.